esoteric perspective. Now, despite this subject being a bit vague, I think that some people can resonate with my message, and there's certain elements whereby it's open for interpretation. However, the subject for today is energetic laws. As we move about, there's certain energetic laws. Think about animals in the wild. They don't speak a certain language. A lion doesn't communicate with its prey through language like, hey, I'm coming to get you. No, there's an energetic transference whereby the predator understands the energetic vibration of the prey, and there's that understanding. And essentially, going back to, again, I don't want to say evolution because I tend to stray away from that, but there's an energetic communication even before language. That's why you hear the common phrases, your energy introduces you before you even speak a word. So with that being said, this prompts there's the law of vibration whereby and Nicholas Tesla, he said that if you want to understand the world better, you need to look at the world through energy, frequency, and vibration. So I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been talking to somebody or having a conversation with somebody or being in close proximity and you can feel that something is off about them, but you can't really put your hands on it necessarily? Now that is your body or their body emitting a certain level of energy and vibration that you don't really agree with. So, and this is kind of this subtle esoteric knowledge that I like to cover and kind of pick apart. And what was I saying? Going back to the point, yes, the energetic laws of the universe. Now, we all know the first law of thermodynamics says that energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred. So with that being said, every time you're out or every time you're just sitting, you're emitting a certain energy and vibration through your electromagnetic field. And this is when, and again, if you want to know more about this, you can read the book of The Science and Art of Personal Magnetism by Theorem Q. Dumont. And it's a great read, quite frankly. And what he speaks about is the idea of nerve force. So your nervous system is always speaking to your environment about your energetic states. Now you can relate this to the works of David Hawkins, whereby you can start looking at power versus force and different energetic states calibrating at different amount of energy that you're emitting. Now, what I was saying is that you have to do the proper introspection and be attuned to the subtle level of this energetic language, the universal language, in order for you to be honest with yourself and also your environment. Now, the best way, again, going back to the animal analogy that I gave out earlier, a lion in the wild doesn't have to utter a word because the energy is being emitted, saying that I'm already a king. So ideally, if you look at the world that we live in, again, I was listening to one of my mentors, and he was saying that the best places you see this is, one, the jungle, because animals speak strictly on energetic transference, and jail. Now once you go to jail, again, not a personal experience, but what he was saying is that everything in there is an energy communication, because you cannot fake confidence. You just simply are. You can't fake it. So it's a profound idea. So be attuned to this subtle energy communication and vibration laws. And being attuned to this is you need to go back inside and look at your inner self, because you cannot lie to yourself. So you cannot fake who you are, because your nervous system knows who you are. So whenever you're speaking to somebody, and this is why I hate some of these videos online that come out and speak, especially the alpha male videos that says, oh, you need to act like this, you need to act like this, you need to act like that. But your body speaks for you. This is what we call your biological wingman. And essentially, it introduces you even before you utter a single word. So, introspection, 1, connect with your inner self. And be honest. Honesty, especially to yourself. You cannot expect somebody to be honest with you if you're not honest to yourself. Self-honesty is difficult, but it's once you can start mastering this, then you can be in your own truth. There's nothing like being your own truth and fully settling into your frame. Because essentially, you become a little planet. Because you become dense. Density is the name of the game. Density. You become dense. Do your due diligence. Don't forget to breathe. And look at your inner self. Stay true to yourself. Esoteric perspective. Cheers.